Hi everyone. So for this video, I thought it would be a good idea to show you all what my pantry looks like. Like I told you, we haven't done much canning this year. We're really just starting to homestead, so there's not much here, but I do have some stuff, like I said in the last video as well. We had a little garden here this year where we live now, and we were able to preserve some of the food from it. So I wanted to show you some of that and show you what I have here. Some of this stuff I also obviously did not can, as you can see on this bottom shelf here. This is all just canned stuff from the grocery store. And then I'll show you some of my Azure stuff too. If you haven't heard of Azure, they're absolutely amazing. They have a lot of organic things that you can get, a lot of stuff, bulk items as well. So I highly recommend Azure if you don't know what they are. You literally just Google Azure Standard and it'll pop up for you. It's really cool. So here's some of the stuff that I've canned so far. I have a lot of pickles. Me and my husband have had a lot of success with cucumbers every single year. We've done cucumbers for 2 years now, and we just had so many. We honestly were like, we need to donate some of these cucumbers because there's no way we can eat all of these. So I have a lot of pickles. I have different types. I have, this one's dill pickle. That one's my favorite. My husband likes bread and butter, so I try to do a lot of those. That's this one here. And then I did attempt to do some cucumber relish. It tasted pretty good. So yeah, we'll see how much we actually use that. And then another big thing that I did from our garden were jalapenos. And I actually think next year I'm going to try to do smaller jars because this is a really big jar. We don't eat that many in one serving. But yeah, I did the jalapenos for the first time this year, and we did try some, and they're actually really good. Now, we did really well with the harvest for jalapenos as well, but I did notice that some of them were not as hot. And my uncle had told me that the longer jalapenos are on a plant, the hotter they become. So I was wondering if maybe we just picked them before they were ready or something, because a lot really did not have any type of spice to them, which I like spicy food, and so does my husband. So we'll have to figure out what's going on with that for next year. If you know, please leave it in the comments. That'd be great. I also did some, take that off, this is strawberry jam. And that was a success. We've eaten almost all of what I've done. This, though we didn't grow strawberries this year, I actually just got this from a farmer's market. We went and picked it. They like pick your own, which is always fun. So we ended up doing that. And then I think, honestly, oh no, I did do some apples this year too. I have quite a few jars. I have some over here too. But I have, this is just your standard apples. I did see a recipe for doing apple filling for like pies and stuff. I didn't get a chance to do that, but I don't know. I might have to figure out another way to do it, because if you can see, they got kind of mushy, and I don't really like the mushiness of it, and it started to like get like that at the bottom, almost like applesauce. So I'm gonna try to figure out a better way of doing that. And again, if you know, please put in the comments. But that's all, part of homesteading. You just kind of learn and find out what you do and don't like. I did make some salsa. We've already gone through 2 jars of this, so I'm definitely going to make more for next year. And it was really, really good. So this is the jalapeno salsa. Oh, and then I did some tomato sauce. And we had a lot of tomatoes this year, and I had my daughter Gwen right whenever the harvest for tomatoes happened, so I really did not get a chance to do much with those tomatoes. They ended up just kind of sitting there, and my husband put some in the freezer, and we found out if you put them in the freezer and then put them under water and peel them, they peel right off, so you don't need to boil them or anything like I normally do. So that was really nice and easy, and then I just stewed it down and then made sauce out of it. So I haven't tried it yet. I have quite a few jars here, but we're going to try them soon. I was thinking about making spaghetti next couple of weeks. So yeah, we'll see how that turned out. But that's it that I've actually preserved. And the only thing here that wasn't from our garden was the apples. and the strawberries. The apples we didn't grow either. I went to the farmer's market for that as well. But a lot of this other stuff, like I said, this is just from the store. Some of this is Azure. Up here is mostly Azure stuff. Oh my goodness. And let's see. Yeah, baking soda. We have a big bag of sugar down here. Again, they have bulk stuff, and that's always really nice. And then they also have like this like powdered things like vegetable broth and things of that nature. So I like to stock up on that so that we have it. And then they have just regular like organic chicken broth too. I think that's from Azure, if I remember right. But yeah, this is our pantry, what we have at this house. If you didn't see my last video, we are trying to buy a new house to have a bigger land so we can do more. But this is what I have so far. But yeah, this is a little tour of our little pantry that we have going, and hopefully it gets bigger as time goes on. But yeah, so again, thank you for watching, and leave any advice you have for me on the jalapenos in the comments below. But thanks for sharing this time.